welcome. Game number 2, getting ready to start here in a couple of moments between Williston and Fargo Post 400. Post 400 takes game 1, 4-1. Truman Wermeyer going 2 for 3 and accounts for 3 of the 4 runs for Post 400 as he gets a double and 2 RBIs batted in, and he scored a run himself. Could make him the star of the game for game number 1, and the umpires will meet now at the plate to exchange lineups and all that other cool stuff. Once again, you can check out final scores of previous games on our website at msportsnet.com under the broadcast button, and you can see game 1's already available to watch. You just have to go there, click on the watch button. You can watch it at your convenience, 24/7 on demand. Check out the upcoming broadcast schedule as well under that broadcast button by simply clicking on schedule. So after today, we'll be back tomorrow with the Comets and the other Fargo team doubleheader, 5:30, 7:30, and then the Astros tournament on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. To the best of my knowledge, I think we have Thursday off, so we'll see what Thursday produces, if anything, and then you can check out the remaining schedule on our website as well, pending to change, of course, with that state tournament slated for early August. Teams still to be determined, of course. You can follow us online. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Magnitude Sport, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports, or follow us on Twitter and Facebook, or email us directly at msportsnetlive@gmail.com as the teams take the field. We will go ahead and go through your starting lineup here for the Fargo Post 400. On the mound pitching is Jake Bryant, and behind the plate catching will be Cooper Mattern. And then around the bases, we'll have Truman Wermeyer at first, Ben Calise at second, Kobe Sen at short, Andy Mock at third. In the outfield, Ben Osley in left, Landon Donner in right, Colton Almy in straightaway center field. And your lineup for the Williston Keybirds: batting first, the center fielder Chris Savvy. Batting second, the designated hitter Carter Bakken. Batting third, the shortstop Garrett Hill. Batting fourth, the catcher Jackson Meyer. Batting fifth, the third baseman Camden Miller. Batting sixth, the first baseman Jake Ingen. Batting seventh, the right fielder Dale Jorstad. Batting eighth, the left fielder Trevin Sundby. And batting ninth, the second baseman Kyle Mischke. And that'll be your lineup here, as we'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back after this with your first pitch and all that other cool stuff right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is open once again. Stop in Monday through Saturday, 3 to 10 p.m. and bring your kids. Three Lions Pub is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. Ask your server about daily specials and stop in Monday and Thursdays at 7 o'clock for trivia and a chance to win prizes. Join the league for a chance to win cash prizes. Can't make it to the game? Catch Magnitude Sports broadcasts live at Three Lions Pub. Just ask your server to turn on the game. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo and West Fargo and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. All right, we are ready to go here for inning number 1. Once again, the first batter for Williston will be Chris Sathy.
Leading off for Williston, top of the first, the center fielder, Chris Sathy.
1 for 3 in the first game. We'll see how he does in this game here. It was 90 degrees and sunny at our first pitch at 5:27 for game 1. And that first pitch will come across at 7:39, where it's sunny skies and 88 degrees here in southwest Fargo. Pitch came across for a ball, and that one will be fouled away for a strike, so 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Chris Savvy. Once again, we'll see Carter Bakken and Garrett Hill in this top half of the first. Just joining us or missed the first game, it's available for a 24/7 replay right now. The Post 400 won 4-1. Once again, on the mound pitching is Jake Bryant as the pitch misses for a ball, I believe. 3-1 to count. And the 3-1 pitch is going to be popped up. And that will be an easy catch for Jake Bryant. And he'll make the grab, and that's 1 away. So pop out to the pitcher, brings up the next batter, Carter Bakken.
Brings up the designated hitter, Carter Bakken.
want to say hi to Amanda, who's watching. That is awesome. Appreciate that. Appreciate the comments on our broadcast. Enjoying the ball games. Two games in a row with teams with black jerseys, and yesterday's team had the goldish color. Says that reminds her of her favorite football team, the New Orleans Saints. That pitch will come inside for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. And the 2-1 pitch. And he'll reach for that, and it'll be grounded to second. Kalise will pick it up, and on a hop, fire it over to Wurmeyer for the out. So it goes into the books as a 4-3 ground out. And that'll bring up Garrett Hill. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Giant Seeds, Farmers Union Insurance, on Carlson Town and Country Credit Union, Three Lions Pub, Banner Buzz, and Game Time. Pitch right down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Brings up the shortstop, Garrett Hill.
10 pitches for Bryant, 5 balls, 5 strikes. And the 0-1 will hit the corner for strike 2. Some impressive pitching starting off here for Jake Bryant. Nothing in 2 to Garrett Hill. Once again, Bryant on the mound. We'll go around the bases here if he doesn't strike him out. That'll be a grounder. Kalise will toss it over to Wurmeyer, 4-3, and we'll go around the bases in the top half of the second when we have another chance here. So that'll end this half of the inning here as we go to the bottom of the first. We'll see Jake Bryant, Ben Osley, and Kobe Sen. We'll return after this here on the Magnitude
Somebody for
Sports
Williston,
Media
top
Network.
of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base.
Three Lions Pub is open once again. Stop in Monday through Saturday, 3 to 10 p.m. and bring your kids. Three Lions Pub is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. Ask your server about daily specials and stop in Monday and Thursdays at 7 o'clock for trivia and a chance to win prizes. Join the league for a chance to win cash prizes. Can't make it to the game? Catch Magnitude Sports broadcasts live at Three Lions Pub. Just ask your server to turn on the game. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo and West Fargo and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, middle of one, still no score, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base, and we go to the bottom of one now with
Batter
Jake
for
Bryant.
Williston doing the pitching, Reed Hansen. Doing the catching, Jackson
And Ben
Meyer.
Osley and Kobe Sen will be your first 3 batters here for Fargo
Leading off
Post
the Post
400.
Bottom of the first, the pitcher, number 4, Jake Bryant.
Took 5 minutes to play the top half of the first, cruising along here nicely. We'll see if that pattern continues as we go into the bottom of the first inning here. Once again, around the bases for Williston, Reed Hansen, number 14 there on your screen, starting pitcher. Jackson Myers behind the plate catching. Then you got Jake Engen at first, Kyle Mischke at second, Garrett Hill at shortstop, Camden Miller is at third. In the outfield, you have Trevor Sunby in left, Chris Sathy in center, and Dale Jorstad in right. So Jake Bryant, once again, first batter here, and the pitch, and they'll be fouled away into the netting for a strike, and it's 0-1. Bryant will wait pitch number 2 as that floats outside for a ball, 1-1. And that one's going to be popped up. That one's going to the shallow right with the second baseman making the grab there. Nice job by Kyle Mischke to make the grab.
Now batting number 13, Ben Osley.
That brings up Ben Osley. And that one's hit towards short. Garrett Hill will pick it up, fire it across for the 6-3. So it's 2 away now. And brings up Kobe Sen.
Now batting the shortstop, Kobe Sen.
Kobe Sen had a ground rule double in game number 1 of the doubleheader here. That scored a run. Now that pitch will float outside for a ball. 1-0 to Kobe Sen. Once again around the bases for Williston. Ingen at first, Mischke at second, Hill at short, Miller at third. Meyer behind the plate. On the mound is Reed Hansen. And the pitch is going to be sent into left field. That one's going deep. And it will be a single that drops about 340 feet, about 15 feet shy of the left center field fence. And Kobe Sen's on with a double. Andy Mock, that's about the same spot where he sent that ground rule double in the first game. Now it brings up Andy Mock. 1 runner on second.
Batting number 18, Andy Mock.
2 away. According to my numbers, Hansen's only thrown 6 pitches here in this bottom half of the first. Make that 7 as it comes across for a strike 1. Nothing in 1 with 2 away. Runner on. Kobe Sen on second. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Giant Seeds, Three Lions Pub, Town and Country Credit Union. That one's going to be batted down, picked up there by Garrett Hill. He'll fire it over, and he will be safe. And that will bring in Kobe Sen from second to make it 1-0.
Now batting the second baseman, Ben Calise.
And they will charge it as an error to so Benton Calise is the batter now. Takes the pitch for a ball, 1-0. That one's going to left field, left center field, and it is going to be picked up there by Sathy. That'll move Andy Mock to third on the double by Ben Calise. Stars showing some life here early on in this one.
Brings up the first baseman, Truman Weirmeyer.
So Truman Weirmeyer will step up to the plate now with 2 away and 2 runners in scoring position, and another hit like the last 2 hits, and it'll be 3-0 for post 400. 10 minutes into the ball game, Reed Hansen is on pitch 10 right here. That one comes in for a strike, and 8 strikes, 10 pitches, 2 balls. Runners on, Andy Mock third, Ben Calise on second. And the 0-1 is fouled away for strike 2. Hansen, check swing, and goes into the books as a ball, and it's 1-2. And that one will come in below the knees for ball 2 to even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. You got 2s across the board here. Ben Calise on second, Andy Mock on third. A base hit could make it 3-1 here if Weirmeyer can get it out into the outfield. Landon Donner is on deck with 2 away. Here's the 2-2. Inside, nicked him on the knee. He advances, hit by a pitch, and that loads the bases for Landon Donner.
Now batting number 11, Landon Donner.
So a quick visit to the mound here early on with 2 away in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded and a 1-0 lead for Fargo Post 400. Once again, broadcast coverage today brought to you by Giant Seeds and Farmers Union Insurance, along with Banner Buzz and Game Time. And Three Lions Pub hosting trivia on Mondays and Thursdays. Coming July 17th, they go back to regular hours, 7 days a week, open 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. Right now they're open 3 until 10 p.m. Until July 17th when they return to normal hours. And then Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union. Stop in, have a visit with Sean, talk about all of the things you'll need to consider to get your home mortgage and to make home happen with Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union. So, once again, bases loaded. To reset for you, Andy Mock on third, Ben Calise on second, Truman Wermeyer the runner on first, Landon Donner is the batter. 2 away, and here's the pitch. Right down the middle, and that's going to go into right field. That is going to be caught by Dale Jorstad. So, they'll strand 3 on base.
Summary for Post 400, bottom of the first. 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 3 runners left on base.
1 run on 2 hits, 1 Williston error, 3 left on base. And that will bring us through 1 complete. 1-0 in favor of Fargo Post 400. Back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
The catcher, number 6, Jackson Meyer.
All right, Jackson Meyer will step up to the plate here after 1 complete. Fargo Post 400 leads 1-0 on a couple of hits. They left 3 on base with the bases stranded or loaded on the bottom half of that inning. And a swing and a miss for a strike here. 14 minutes into the ball game so far to complete that first inning. That was about a minute faster than the first inning in game number 1. As Meyer will take the second pitch for a ball, 1-1. And here comes the 1-1 from Jake Bryant. Did it catch the inside edge? Sure looked like it did on the video there, but the official says no, and it's 2-1. Around the bases, Truman Wermeyer at first, Ben Calise, the second baseman, Colby Sen is at third. That one's cranked down the third baseline, foul territory, and they dropped it. It'll drop for a strike. So that'll make the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. So once again, around the bases, Wermeyer first, Calise second, Colby Sen at short, Andy Mock at third. Behind the plate is Cooper Mattern. On the mound is Jake Bryant. In the outfield and right is Landon Donner. Colton Almeen center field, and Ben Osley in left field. Here's the 2-2 from Bryant. And that one's going to left field, and that one will drop for a single. So Meyer will single on to left field, and I'll put the runner on to bring up Camden Miller.
Now batting the third baseman, Camden Miller.
Camden Miller had a single out into left field in game 1. He'll take this pitch for a strike. Once again, the runner on, Jackson Meyer on first. Pickoff attempt there, and Meyer is unsuccessful. And that one's going to be popped up, and it'll drop in foul territory, and it'll remain 0-2. "20 pitches for Bryant. 7 of them have been balls. No 2 count here to Camden Miller, with Jake Ingen on deck. Nobody out. We'll see Dale Jorstad this inning too, if no double plays happen. That one bounced off the glove of Cooper Mattern, and I think it might have hit Miller on the helmet as Mattern went in to get it, and that allows Meyer to get up to second. Pitch comes across as a ball, obviously. Makes it 1-2 with the runner on second now. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Jake Bryant will step off and now force Meyer to tag up on second. And that one's fouled down the third base line. Nice job by the Williston coach there to try and barehand that one, but went off his fingertips. Will charge the error to the third base coach. And the 1-2 is going to be popped up center field, and that is going to be caught. And now the runner thought about tagging, but he will stay at second on a nice throw by Almy to Andy Mock at third to hold the runner at second. So Miller will fly out. That's
now
out number
batting,
1.
first baseman Jake Ingen.
And that'll bring up Jake Ingen. Had a single left in game 1. Otherwise, strikeouts and groundouts. So 1 away. Bryant looks over at second base on a couple glances, delivers the pitch, and got it on the corner for a strike. Nice job there by Bryant. 0-1. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and Giant Seeds. Runner on second is Jackson Meyer, and that's the guy that Bryant's looking at right now as he delivers the 0-1 on a big cut and a swing and a miss for 0-2. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Game Time and Banner Buzz, along with Three Lions Pub and Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union. First game went to the Stars. That one's available for a 24/7 replay on our website whenever you have the time to watch it. That one will pop into the turf. Manor will pick it up. That'll allow Meyer to advance to third. Ball and 2 strikes now to the batter, Jake Ingen. Once again on deck is Dale Jorstad. 25 pitches for Bryant now. 16 strikes, 9 balls, 20 minutes into the ball game. And that one right over the head of Bryant into shallow center field. That will be enough to score Meyer from third on the RBI single by Ingen and bring up Dale Jorstad. We're tied at 1 now, with the runner on first being Ingen. Trevor Sunby will come on deck, and Dale Jorstad will step into the batter's box to face pitch 27 from Jake Bryant.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dale Jorstad.
That one had been any more outside, it would have missed the corner of the plate. 0-1. Runner on is Jake Ingen on first. Jake Bryant on the mound, delivers the pitch, and the runner will take off for second. That's going to be close. They're saying he's safe. So get credit for the steal. Pitch comes across as a strike, 0-2. One is the actual count. And think it came off the upper handle of the bat. Goes into the books as a fouled away pitch into the turf. One away, runner on second, and a 1-2 count. Bryant glances at second, delivers the 1-2, and now be grounded right into the glove of Calise at second. Picks it up, fires it over to Weremeyer. 4-3 ground out. Ingen advances to third. I'll bring up Trevin Sundby.
Now batting left fielder Trevin Sundby.
I'll put Kyle Mischke on deck. Sundby representing batter number 8 in the lineup here as we reach the 22-minute mark of the ball game, as that one will float just a little bit low for ball 1. Runner on third is Jake Ingen, and an RBI here by Sundby could give Williston the lead. We'll see if Bryant can take care of business on the mound, and so far he's down in the count 2-0. We've seen pitchers come back from a 2-0 count before, but it's not one of the more convenient things for a pitcher to do, especially if they get down 3-0. That one will nice. No, that did sneak by Kobe Sen. He made a nice attempt. That'll be an RBI single for Sundby into shallow left center. That gives Williston the lead at 2-1 with a runner on first and brings up Kyle Mischke.
Now batting Kyle Mischke.
And the pitch fouled away, third base line for strike 1. And that one's grounded towards third. Mock will fire it over for the 5-3. And that will take care of Sundby. They'll strand him on base. And as Mischke grounds out on the 5-3. And that'll bring us to the end of the second. 2 runs on 3 hits. Williston has committed 1 error.
Williston,
and they have left 1 on base so
2
far.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base.
And now it will be Cooper Mattern, Colton Almy, and Jake Bryant. Batters 8, 9, and 1 for Post 400 when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
The catcher, Cooper Mattern.
All right, bottom of the second. At the plate is Cooper Mattern. And Mattern's going to pop that one into center field. And Sathi will make the catch.
Brings up the center fielder, Colton Almy.
So Mattern flies out to center field. That brings up the center fielder for Post 400. It's Colton Almy. 1 away here, 26 minutes into the ball game. Pitch 17 from Reed Hansen is low for ball 1 to Colton Almy. Almy, most of his hits go to left field. He has to have 1 to right field, but all the other ones are to left. He has none to center so far this season, according to his spray chart. Quick 2-0 count here to Almy in favor of the batter. And the 2-0 delivery is smacked down the first baseline into foul territory, and I don't think he made the catch. Kind of hard to tell on that camera angle there, but he did not make the catch. He'll drop for a strike. 2-1. So we'll see where Almy sends this one here on the 2-1. And that one appeared to cross the plate, but it goes into the books for a ball, 3-1. And that one's going to left. And that is going to drop for a strike. So full count. On deck is Jake Bryant. And grounded towards third. And he will struggle to pick it up. He's not going to get over there in time, and Almy will reach base on an error to the third baseman. And that will bring up Jake Bryant as we return to the top of the order here for
brings up the leadoff hitter and pitcher, number 4, Jake Bryant.
Bryant flied out to the second baseman, Kyle Mischke, into shallow right center last time he was at the plate. Post 400 getting the bats kind of going here early in this one. We'll see if that pattern continues, and if it does, it might break away with some runs here over like maybe the third, fourth inning if it continues at this current pace. Of course, they'd love to get some here in the bottom of the second, too, as they tried the pick-off throw there on Almy unsuccessfully. 1 ball, no strike to Jake Bryant with Ben Osley is on deck. 1 away, so as long as no double play happens, we'll see Ben Osley next as that one hits the corner for a strike. 1-1. Pitch comes across as a ball as Colton Almy gets caught stealing. So that makes 2 away now, and the count's still 2-1 to Jake Bryant. I'll empty up the bases here. And that one comes in to even it up at 2-2. Ball, strike, ball. Then the throw out at second on the steal attempt, and then a strike in that order. And that one's going to be hit up into center field as well. And he'll make the grab. So that's 3 down now, and that'll bring us to the top half of the third as we end the second.
Summary for post 400, bottom of the second, no runs, no hits, 1 Keybird error, no runners left on base. After 2 complete, Williston 2, post 400 1.
We'll see Chris Savvy, Carter Bakken, and Garrett Hill. It's the top of the order. Batters 1, 2, and 3 for Williston. After the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. First pitch was fouled away down the third base line, so it's 0-1 to Chris Savvy. Swing and a miss for 0-2. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. It was more of a pop out back to Jake Bryant. Quick 0-2 count here. Nice start of the inning for Jake Bryant. We'll see if he can get the strikeout. No, he'll send it up high. Savvy refused to climb the ladder and fall off. And now we'll see where he puts this pitch here. The 1-2 got him swinging. He's gone. That's one away, and that brings up Carter Bakken. He grounded out to Khalees at second base last time he was at the plate.
Brings up the designated hitter, Carter Bakken.
Carter Bakken will face pitch number 40 from Jake Bryant. 26 strikes on 39 pitches so far for the man on the mound, and make that strike 27. 0-1. Once again, Bakken grounded out to Khalees at second last time he was at the plate. 27 strikes, 13 balls, 40 pitches, 33 minutes into the ball game, and that pitch comes in for an 0-2 count. So he's gotten one batter down on 3 pitches, and now he's a pitch away from duplicating that performance here on Carter Bakken. Garrett Hill is on deck. Check that, it was 4 pitches last time. This time it is 3 pitches, and that's 2 gone for Bryant on the mound. So he's thrown 7 pitches so far in this inning, and we already have 2 outs.
Garrett Hill.
Garrett Hill 0 for 1. He did the exact same thing that Carter Bakken did, grounded out to Ben Khalees at second on his last at bat. That one just barely missed the corner. Pitch number 8 of the inning for Jake Bryant. So, and that one will be, so unless a ground out or a pop out happens here, he will not get out of the inning in single digit pitches. Wind up in the 2-0 delivery, and that one's cranked foul down the third base line, and that was pitch number 10. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning in 11 pitches or not. Of course, that would have to be a ground out or a fly out. 2-1. That one will be popped up and fouled away. Nobody will be able to make a play on that one. And 2-2 the count now. 2-2-2, no runners on. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No runners on, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and well, it hit the ground, so he fouled it into the turf, so he'll survive for at least one more pitch. Official standing in the way there. Couldn't quite see if he hit it or not, but the official says he touched it. So now the 2-2 number 2 is going to be into center field. And that'll be scooped up by Colton Almy, and good for a single for Garrett Hill. Brings up Jackson Meyer.
Now batting catcher, Jackson Meyer.
Once again, runner on is Garrett Hill. Pitch comes inside, misses for a ball, 1-0. Myers 1 for 1, single to left in this game. And that one will be fouled away. One ball, 1 strike, 1 runner on, 2 away. Hill barely making it back in time there as Bryant almost picked him off at first. And the 1-1, and that one is just a little bit high, and 2 balls and a strike is the result. 51 pitches for Bryant now, 34 strikes, 17 balls, according to my unofficial numbers. As Bryant looks over at Hill on first, delivers the 2-1 down the middle and got it in there for a delayed strike call. 2-2. So Bryant eyeballing Hill at first. Takes a second shot over there and now steps up, delivers the 2-2. Down the middle, strikeout number 3 of the inning, and they leave the runner stranded on base. And that brings us now to the end of the third. We have 1 run.
Summary for Williston. Top of the third, no runs on a hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base.
So for a total of 2 runners on base, and those numbers are correct on your screen there now that we've added that extra runner on base. We're 37 minutes into this ball game. We're heading to the top of the 4th. Batters 2, 3, and 4. Osley, Sen, and Mock for post 400 after this. Three Lions Pub is open once again. Stop in Monday through Saturday, 3 to 10 p.m. and bring your kids. Three Lions Pub is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. Ask your server about daily specials and stop in Monday and Thursdays at 7 o'clock for trivia and a chance to win prizes. Join the league for a chance to win cash prizes. Can't make it to the game? Catch Magnitude Sports broadcasts live at Three Lions Pub. Just ask your server to turn on the game. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo and West Fargo and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports.
Download Game Time today.
All right, welcome back. Middle of the third, heading to the bottom of the third, and it's 2-1 in favor of Williston here. Ben Osley, 0 for 1 with a ground out, will lead things off.
Leading off the first 400, bottom of the third, left fielder Ben Osley.
First pitch will come in for a strike. Drop below the knees, right as across the plate. Good for a strike, according to the official. 0-1. And the 0-1 delivery is going to be smacked towards short. Picked up there by Garrett Hill. He'll fire it over in time for the 6-3. I bring up Kobe Sen. Doubled deep left center last time he was at the plate.
Brings up number 10, Kobe Sen.
Pitch misses for a ball. 1-0 to Kobe Sen. Once again, no runners on. Andy Mock is on deck with 1 away, and if no outs happen over those 2 batters, we might see Ben Cleese descending as well. That one is going to center field, and he'll make the grab. So
now
stepping
batting,
up to the plate is
number
Easton
9,
Rarick.
Easton Rarick. Now batting.
He'll step into the number 4 spot. And the pitch will miss for a ball there. We got a nice shot on the camera of the cotton floating around there in the field. The 1-0 way outside for ball 2 to Easton Rarick. Khalees is on deck if Rarick can get on base. Rarick with 2 hits to shallow right and 2 hits to deep left and 2 flyouts to center field on his plate appearances here on Magnitude Sports. That one will come across for a strike and 2-1. 41 minutes into the ball game now. Reed Hansen will wind up for pitch 35 right here on the 2-1 to Rarick. And that one's down the middle and low for a ball. 3-1. And that one be cranked into center field as well. That one's going deep, and he makes the grab. So fly out to center for Rarick, and that will retire the Stars here in the bottom of the third.
No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. After 3 complete, Williston 2, Fargo 1.
We're back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, top of the fourth, it's Camden Miller going to left field. And that one is going to go all the way to the fence. It'll be picked up there by Ben Osley. And that's going to be good for a double for Camden Miller. He flied out to center field last time he was at the plate. This time he doubles the left field for Jake Ingen.
Now batting first baseman, Jake Ingen.
1 for 1 for a single for Jake Ingen. And the 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. Once again, runner on second is Camden Miller. 44 minutes into the ball game. Jake Bryant about to toss pitch number 57 here as he sets up. Glares down Miller at second, delivers the 1-1 up high for ball 2. Ingen 1 for 1 with a single in this second game of the doubleheader. Once again, if you're just joining us, first game went to the Stars. That one's going to be grounded to third. Nice grab there by Mott. Can he fire it over in time? He does. That is a highlight reel play there for Andy Mock at third. Goes into the books as a 5-3 ground out. Brings up the next batter here, and that will be Dale Jorstad. Dale Jorstad will be 0 for 1 with a ground out.
Number 12, Dale Jorstad.
Oh for 1 with a ground out to Ben Calise at second last time he was at the plate, and that could advance the runner to third, and it does. So the pitch comes across as a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 delivery swung on, popped up, and looking at second base here. No, going a little bit deeper. And the Donner will make the grab. He'll toss it, but it won't be in time. It's deep enough to score. Miller from third on the sac fly. And that makes it 3-1. So Jorstad sac fly out in 2.
Brennan Sunby.
Trevor Sunby, the batter now, 1 for 1 with a single to shallow left center. Last time he was at the plate, fouls away the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. And that will go into the books for strike number 2. the 0-2 pitch. Grounded towards third. It'll sneak by Mock. Kind of wondering if Mock could have grabbed that one or not. It kind of looked like he was right there and just let it go by him, almost as if he was paid to let that one go by him. None, no negative content intended there, but it's kind of what it looked like there. So Sunby will single out into left on what should have been a 5-3 ground out, in my humble opinion, based upon what I saw on the video there. And now the throw up to second, and that's going to be close. No, he's not. He got credit for the steal. So he's up there. Pitch comes across for nothing yet. I'm not sure if it was a ball or a strike. We'll wait for the officials to show us any kind of confirmation on that. And so far, he's not going to give us anything. That'll be grounded right towards Cleese at second. And the 4-3 will end the inning. They'll strand Sunby on second.
Summary for the Keybirds. 1 run on 1 hit. There were no star errors. 1 runner left on base.
Brings us to the middle of 4. It's 3-1 now. And coming back after the break, Khalees, Wermeyer, and Donner, batters 5, 6, and 7 for Post 400. After this on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Download Game Time today.
Ben, Khalees.
Ben Khalees leads things off 1 for 1 with a double to left center last time he was at the plate. Stars or Post 400 have a little bit of work to do here. See if they can chip away at this 2-run deficit here in the bottom of the 4th with Khalees, Wermeyer, and Donner. And the 1-0 is going to be hit as a single into right field, or center field, I should say. And he has a double and a single, and he's 2 for 2, and that brings up Truman Wermeyer.
Next up, number 8, Truman Wermeyer.
Wermeyer's 0 for 0. He was hit by a pitch last time as they tried to pick off Khalees at first. Unsuccessfully, of course. Still no pitches here to Wermeyer. Landon Donner on deck. Hansen will pitch number 38 here as soon as he decides to throw it, as he tries to pick off Khalees again for a second time. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Giant Seeds and Farmers Union Insurance, along with Sean Carlson down the Country Credit Union, Banner Buzz, Game Time, and 3 Lines Pub in West Fargo on 3 pickoff attempts at first on Ben Khalees. There's still no pitches yet here to Truman Wermeyer. And that one will come in for a strike. Maybe he just needed to warm up his arm on the pickoff attempts there to first, because he was afraid he wouldn't throw a strike. 0-1. Glances over at Khalees at first. Khalees, not much, about an average lead off there. So once again, Hansen warming up his arm there. This would be the 5th throw at bat and only 1 pitch so far to Wermeyer. And that will float outside to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch will be pitch 40 for Reed Hansen. And that one will be grounded to short. They'll try for the double play, and that's a 6-6-3 double play.
Now batting for the Stars, number 11, right fielder, Landon Donner.
Landon Donner flying out to right field last time he was at the plate. As the bases are now empty. And that pitch will hop off the turf like a piece of popcorn, and that goes in for a ball. 1-1 to Landon Donner. There's 2 outs now. That one will hit the corner for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, nobody on. And the batter, Landon Donner, fly out to right his last time at the plate. See if he can get on base here, and he will. That'll be a single into center field. And they'll pull up Cooper Mattern.
Now batting, number 5, the catcher, Cooper Matter.
Swing and a miss for strike 1 there to Cooper Mattern, who flied out to center field last time he was at the plate. That one will miss for ball 1, so go from 0-1 to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first is Landon Donner. The batter, once again, Cooper Mattern. If he can get on base, we'll see Colton Almy next. And that one's going to be popped up. It's going to right field. And he'll make the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the post 400 will strand
on 2 hits.
Landon Donner on first.
Errors, and 1 runner left on base.
As Mattern flies out to right field.
After 4, Keybirds
and that brings us to the end of 4.
3-1.
Back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. Through 4 complete, it's 3-1 in favor of Williston. 6 hits, 2 errors, 3 left on base for the Keybirds. 4 hits, no errors committed, and 4 left on base for Fargo Post 400. Post 400 took the first game 4-1. Right now, they trail 3-1 here. As we go to the top of the 5th, Chris Savvy will see Carter Bakken and Garrett Hill. It's the top of the order, batters 1, 2, and 3. So Chris Savvy will lead things off here.
Leading out for the Keybirds, Chris Savvy.
Oh for 2, a fly out back to Jake Bryan. Then he struck out swinging last time. He'll foul this one away, and there might be a chance to make a play, and he couldn't quite make the grab. Overran it a little bit, had to stop and stretch out his glove in the opposite direction of the direction he was running, and that's not an easy thing to do. Goes on the books as strike 1. And And that'll go into the books as a fouled away pitch as well. 0-2. Jake Bryant got out of the top half of the fourth on 11 pitches, striking out the first two batters on 7 pitches. And then a runner reached base, and then he was able to strike out the fourth batter. So 3 fouled away pitches on this at-bat here for Savvy. And that one will be fouled away as well. Out of play, no one will make a play on that one. The pitch number 5 of the at-bat coming up here for Savvy, and it remains 0-2 on 4 fouled away pitches. Bryant winds up, nothing in 2 delivery, down the middle and dropped into the turf for a ball, 1-2. That one's going to be popped up. Center field. Colton Almy will make the grab. No problem there. It's one away.
No hitter for Williston. Designated hitter, Carter Bakken.
Carter Bakken's 0 for 2. Ground out to Ben Calise on his first at bat, and then he struck out swinging his most recent attempt at the plate. And the pitch comes inside and misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there for strike number 1. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike now with 1 out and no runners on. And that one hit him. That one had to sting a little bit there. He'll reach via hit by a pitch. That'll bring up Garrett Hill.
Now hitting, shortstop, Garrett Hill.
Garrett Hill 1 for 2. Ground out to Calise and a single to center field in that order on his 2 at bats so far. 1 away, runner on is Carter Bakken. On deck is Jackson Meyer. Jake Bryant will toss pitch 74 here to Garrett Hill. 50 strikes, 23 balls on 73 pitches for Bryant on the mound. And the pitch comes a little high for ball 24. 1-0 to Garrett Hill. That one is heading towards center field.
Now back, catcher, Jackson Meyer.
Two away now. Runner stays on first. Pitch comes across for a strike to Jackson Meyer, who's 1 for 2. Single down the third base line, then he struck out swinging in that order on his 2 at bats. Now he's down on the count 0-1 with 2 away, and the runner on, Carter Bakken on first. Bryant will deliver the pitch, 0-1. That's going to be hit towards third. Sneaked by Kobe Sen into shallow left field. Good for a single, puts runners on first and second, and brings up Camden Miller.
Next up for the Keybirds, number 9, third baseman, Camden Miller.
And he'll reach for that one. Pitch that would have been a ball, but it goes into the books as strike 1 on the swing and the miss. Camden Miller 1 for 2, a fly out to center and a double to left. And he's facing an 0-1 count, and that'll be 0-2 as he fouls that one away down the third base line. Runners on once again. Carter Bakken on second, Jackson Meyer on first as we reach the 1 hour mark of the ball game as our first pitch came at 7:39, so we'll make it about 1 hour and 2 minutes now. 88 degrees at our first pitch. We'll remain in the mid to upper 80s throughout the duration of this contest. That pitch missed for a ball, 1-2. And that's another hit batsman. And that loads the bases for Jake Ingen.
Next up, first baseman, Jake Ingen.
So the bases are loaded with 2 away here. We'll see if Jake Bryant can get a strikeout or a ground out or a fly out here on Ingen. So far, so good. 0-1 on the count to Ingen, who's 1 for 2. Singled to center field, then ground out to third his last time at the plate. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. We'll see which Jake can win this battle here, Jake Bryant or Jake Ingen. Right now it's in favor of Bryant on an 0-2 count. And the 0-2 delivery is outside. Try to get Ingen to swing or chase after that one, but Ingen's smart enough to not go after that one. A little bit further outside than probably Bryant would like to throw it. 1-2 as a result. Inside, nicked him on the elbow almost, but it came over the inside edge of the plate too.
Summary for the
They will
Keybirds in the
strand
top half of
3
the fifth
on
inning.
base.
No runs on 1 hit. There were no star errors and 3 runners left on base.
So we go to the bottom of the 5th. They've now left 6 on base. And we'll add another hit to their stats as well. 3 runs on 7 hits. Back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right, welcome back. Fargo Post 400 finds themselves down 2. See if they can trim away at that 2-run deficit here in the bottom of the 5th, as we will see Colton Almy, Jake Bryant, and Ben Osley. Batters 9, 1, and 2 for Fargo Post 400.
Number 16, center fielder, Colton Almy.
That pitch will come in low for ball 1. Colton Almy reached base on an error on the third baseman last time he was at the plate. This is his second plate appearance of the night. 1-0 now as Reed Hansen's on the mound, and that one's going to be a single on to center field. Nice job there by Colton Almy to get the leadoff hit, and that will bring up the next batter here as we return to the top of the order with Jake Bryant.
Back to the top of the order for the Stars. Number 4, Jake Bryant.
Bryant has struggled in this game, had some success in game 1, but so far here in game 2, he's 0 for 2 with a fly out to the second baseman and a fly out to the shortstop. In that order on his 2 at-bats so far. This is pitch 50 from Reed Hansen as he takes a quick glance at first. And pitch 50 is outside for ball 19. 19 balls, 31 strikes on 50 pitches for Hansen, and 1-0 to Jake Bryant. Almy, the runner on first. Hansen sets up, delivers the 1-0, showing bunt, and now a snap throw up to first. It's going to be close, and he's safe. I think the pitch came across as a strike, and it did, and it's 1-1. And they're going to show bunt again. That one bunts foul into the turf. Good for strike 2. And we'll see if he pulls away from the bunt here on the 1-2 count. As he gets the signals from his third base coach. And looks like he will take a swing at this one. And he will. And that one's going high into left center field. And he'll make the grab.
Now batting for the Stars, number 13, left fielder, Ben Osley.
So Almy will remain on first with one away now. And that brings up Ben Osley. 2 groundouts to short on his 2 at-bats in this contest. And that pitch floats outside for ball number 1, 1-0. 1 hour and 8 minutes, time of the ball game so far. It was 88 degrees and sunny at the start of this game at 7:39 p.m. Current temp is now 82 degrees, so it's still under a sunny sky as I look up. Probably better definition would be clear sky. One ball, 1 strike to Osley, who's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts to short. And that one will be fouled away out of play for another strike, and it's 1-2. I want to be out of play as well. Remain 1-2. Once again, runner on is Colton Almy on first. If Osley can get on without batting into a double play, we'll see Kobe Sen next. Outside, and Meyer pops up thinking Almy is going to take off for second, and he didn't. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, 1 runner on. First, it's Colton Almy. Batter Ben Osley with Kobe Sen on deck. And Hansen will patiently deliver the 2-2. And that's into left field for a single at least. That'll push Almy up to second. That brings up Kobe Sen. A double and a fly out to center.
Now hitting, number 10, the shortstop, Kobe Sen.
So the go-ahead run comes up to the plate here. The tie-in run is Ben Osley on first. 1 away. We'll see if Post 400 here can do something constructive here with their situation. That's going to be fouled away for a strike. 0-1 the count now to Kobe Sen. Easton Rarick is on deck as Reed Hansen will tee up for pitch number 60 here on Kobe Sen on the 0-1 delivery when he's ready to do so. Hansen on the mound. Looks at second. Now looks at the catcher, and it's going into center field. And that will load the bases as they will hold Colton Almy at third, and that brings up Easton Rarick.
Next up for the Stars, number 9, third baseman, Easton Rarick.
So Easton Rarick will wait patiently for the visit to the mound to come to a completion. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Three Lions Pub, hosting trivia on Mondays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock. And July 17th, they return to full hours, 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. Right now, they're open 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, closed Sundays. But that will change on July 17th as they return to their normal hours with a brand new staff. And I've gone there a handful of times, and that staff is pretty cool. I think you'll enjoy it there. Also, Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union. Stop in, make home happen with Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union and get all your mortgage needs and questions answered with Sean at Town and Country Credit Union. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Banner Buzz, Game Time, Giant Seeds, and Farmers Union Insurance. Certainly appreciate all the support for summer baseball on the Magnitude Sports Media Network here this summer. As the visit to the mound comes to a completion. Easton Rarick with the bases loaded and one away. Runners on. Colton Almy on third. Ben Osley in second. Kobe Sen on first. And here's the windup in the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1 to Rarick. He flied out to center field last time he was at the plate. We'll see if he can get a base hit and maybe tie this game up. This is a big at-bat for Post 400. You need to make this at-bat count. It's all up to Easton Rarick, and he's going to send that to left, and it's going to be deep enough, and the runner will tag. The throw will not come in time, and the Stars get one closer.
Now batting for the Stars, second baseman, number 3, Ben Calise.
That brings up Ben Calise. And it's 3-2 now as the Post 400 gets one closer on the sac fly to left field. That pitch will go into the turf. Calise will throw up his hand, say don't go anywhere. Calise 2 for 2. He has a double to left and a single to right. 1 ball, no strike. Runners on first and second. That pitch hits the corner for a strike, 1-1. Misses outside for ball 2. Truman Wiermeyer is on deck. He was responsible for 3 of the 4 runs scored by Post 400 in Game 1 in their 4-1 victory. He had one score. He scored 1 of the runs and he batted in 2 more. He had a double and 1 hit. That one on the inside edge of the plate for a strike, and it's a ball strike for 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. You got 2s across the board here for Fargo Post 400, and they could really use a base hit here to get Osley in from second. We'll see if they can get it. Inside, and that one will allow the runners to advance the scoring position, and now it's a full count, and you're either going to load the bases or a base hit could give Post 400 the lead. That's probably the best thing that could happen to Ben Calise right now and his teammates. So the runners advance. And it's a full count and a payoff pitch here for Reed Hansen. Ball 4 and the bases are loaded. That was a close one there. It hit that edge where it's been called a strike a few times
Next
today.
up at Stars, number 8, Truman Wiermeyer.
Truman Wiermeyer 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and a ground out to short. Matter of fact, I believe that ground out resulted in a double play, if my memory serves me correctly. 2 away, bases loaded, and the Stars trail by 1 as that one hits the corner for strike 1, 0-1. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union, as well as 3 Lines Pub. Hansen winds up, delivers nothing in 1 pitch. That one's going to be popped up in foul territory. And he'll make the catch, and they will strand 3 on base.
Summary for the Stars in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 1 run on 3 hits. There were no Keybird errors and 3 runners left on base.
And to 5, Stars get 1 closer, but they waste an opportunity, stranding 3 on base as Wiermeyer pops out into foul territory to the catcher. And that bring up batters 7, 8, 9. It's the bottom of the order for Williston when we return with the top of the 6th right after this. Three Lions Pub is open once again. Stop in Monday through Saturday, 3 to 10 p.m. and bring your kids. Three Lions Pub is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. Ask your server about daily specials and stop in Monday and Thursdays at 7 o'clock for trivia and a chance to win prizes. Join the league for a chance to win cash prizes. Can't make it to the game? Catch Magnitude Sports broadcasts live at Three Lions Pub. Just ask your server to turn on the game. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo and West Fargo and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. All right, top of the 6, 5 complete. Williston 3-2 over Fargo Post 400. Both teams have 7 hits on the board. Williston's committed 2 errors, and they've left 6 on base, while Post 400 has left 7 runners on base. Top of the 6, the new batter is Dale Jorstad.
Leading out for the Keybirds, Dale Jorstad.
Jorstad's 0 for 1. Ground out to Ben Cleese at second. Then he flied out on a sacrifice fly to right center field on his most recent trip to the plate. And that pitch will come across for a ball, and the count is 3 balls and no strikes to Korstad. Jake Bryan on the mound now with those 3 balls has thrown 88 pitches, make it 89 pitches on a 4-ball walk to put Jorstad on first. Brings up Trevin Sunby.
Now hitting left fielder, Trevin Sunby.
Sunby is 2 for 2 with 2 singles to left field so far here in this contest. Bryant glances over at first, now delivers the pitch. Got it in there for strike 1 on Sunby. On deck is Kyle Mischke, bottom of the order, and then we'll return to the top of the order with Chris Savvy if no double plays occur between now and then. And the 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So lights have come on here at Star Bank Field in Southwest Fargo. And that one will come up high for a ball, and it's 1-2. And that's a strikeout for Jake Bryant. Got him looking, brings up Kyle Mischke, 0 for 2.
No better for the Keybirds. Second baseman, Kyle Mischke.
Ground out to third and a ground out to second on his 2 at bat so far. 1 hour, 19 minutes, time of the ball game so far. Runner on first is Dale Jorstad for the Williston. Nice block there by Mattern to keep the ball in front of him and keep Jorstad on first base. Pitch comes in for a ball, 1-0 to the 0-2 Kyle Mischke. 1 hour and 20 minutes game time now. And the 1-0 pitch is a bouncer right back to Bryant. He'll throw it to second, and they will get the double play on a 1-4-3 double play to end the inning.
Summary for the Keybirds in the top half of the 6th inning. No runs on no hits. There were no star errors and no runners left on base.
So 1-4-3 ends the top half of the 6th. And that'll bring up Landon Donner, Cooper Mattern, and Colton Almy. Batters 7, 8, and 9 for Post 400. They need to get these runners across if they can here. They're running out of outs. They're down to 6 to work with. We'll see what they can do with a one-run deficit when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature. which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, it's Landon Donner leading off the bottom of the 6th, and he's going to pop that one up into center field. And the grab will be made there by the center fielder, Chris Sathy.
Now heading for the Stars, catcher, Cooper Matter.
So fly out to center, puts one away for post 400, brings up Cooper Mattern, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a fly out to right. And that one will miss the corner. Ball 1 to Cooper Mattern. Colton Almey's on deck. We'll see if Mattern can get on base, and maybe we can get a couple more batters through the lineup here for post 400. And that one on the inside edge for a strike. 1-1 to Cooper Mattern, who's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, center and right, in that order. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And here's the pitch. And they'll be chopped towards third, and I believe that is just barely foul as it crossed over the foul line right where the foul line meets the third base bag. Goes on the books as a strike, and it's 1-2 now. And Reed Hansen on the mound will toss pitch 75 here on the 1-2 delivery to Cooper Mattern. And the 1-2 delivery is fouled away, and he'll stay alive for at least one more. 75 pitches, 49 strikes, and 26 balls as we reach the 1 hour, 23-minute mark of the ball game here for Reed Hansen on the mound for Williston. Once again, Colton Almey is on deck. That's batters 8 and 9, Mattern and Almey. And the pitch comes inside, misses for a ball. That was a close one, though. And it's 2-2. Last game took 1 hour and 43 minutes. We're 20 minutes away from that happening here. A little underhand, easy 1-3 out for Cooper Mattern. Brings up Colton
Now
Almey.
hitting, center fielder, Colton Almey.
So 2 away now, and the new batter is Colton Almey. They'll call that one a strike. Almey's 1 for 2, reached base on an error on the charge to the third baseman, and then he singled out into center field last time he was at the plate. That pitch will come in low for a ball, and the count's 1-1. Pitch 80 for Hansen's up high and inside for ball 2. 29 balls thrown on 80 pitches now for Reed Hansen. Jake Bryan is on deck if Almey can reach base. We'll return to the top of the order if Almey can reach base here. And a swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Well, pitch seemed a little low. It might have come in for ball 3 had he not taken a swing at it, but it doesn't matter now. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No runners on. And a big pitch here for Reed Hansen. No, that one's going to be cranked up high center field, and it's going back. And nice grab there by Chris Sathy in center field.
Summary for the Stars in the bottom half of the 6th inning. No runs on no hits, with no Keybird errors and no runners left on base. After 6, the Keybirds lead 3-2.
3-2, the score remains. Top of the 7th, top of the order for Williston, Sathy, Bonkin, and Hill. When we come back after this, pending changes on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, 6 complete. We go to the top of the 7th. 3-2, Williston leads. Both teams with 7 hits. Williston with 2 errors and 13 left on base between the two squads here through 6 innings of play. 1 hour and 27 minutes time of the game so far. Chris Savvy, Carter Bonkin, and Garrett Hill, your batters 1, 2,
Leading
and
off for
3.
Keybirds, center fielder, Chris Savvy.
Jake Bryant with 95 pitches so far, 62 strikes, 33 balls, 1 hour, 27 minutes into the ball game, and that one will go in for ball 1 to Chris Savvy, who's 0 for 3 with a fly out to Jake Bryant back in the first inning. Then he struck out, and then he flied out to center field to Colton Alme. 1-0, and that one's down the middle for a what should have been a strike, but it is 2-0. And that one will come in for a strike, lower than the last ball did. And it's 2-1 now. And getting some 2-2. Have to rewind the video on that one, see what the count really should be. And that one catches the corner. And Savvy's saying it was outside, but what Savvy doesn't know is the officials here on the eastern side of the state have a little bit bigger strike zone than they probably do on the western side of the
No
state.
batter for the Keybirds, number 7, Carter Bakken.
So he'll go down window shopping, brings up Carter Bakken, puts one away here for the Williston Keybirds. And that was pitch 101 by Bryant. It was fouled away down the first base line. Carter Bakken 0 for 2. Ground out to Calise at second, and then he struck out swinging, and then he was hit by a pitch. Now he fouls this one away for an 0-1 count. And that one will go right to the shortstop, Kobe Sen, to make the grab, and that's 2 away. So a little bit of momentum going here for the Stars.
No batting, the shortstop, Garrett Hill.
And we'll see if they can keep that momentum going through out number 3 and into the bottom of the 7th, where they need a minimum of 1 or 2 to win. That'll be a pass ball that goes into the books for ball 1 to Garrett Hill, who's 1 for 3. Ground out to Calise at second, then a single into center field, and a ground out to Calise, and now a ground out to Kobe Sen at shortstop on a 6-3.
Center for the Keybirds in the top half of the 7th inning. No runs on no hits, there were no star errors, and there were no runners left on base.
Took a whole 2 minutes to play the top half of the 7th. Now it's up to Fargo Post 400 to see if they can get the 1 they need minimum or the 2 they need to take the sweep. We're back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is open once again. Stop in Monday through Saturday, 3 to 10 p.m. and bring your kids. Three Lions Pub is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. Ask your server about daily specials and stop in Monday and Thursdays at 7 o'clock for trivia and a chance to win prizes. Join the league for a chance to win cash prizes. Can't make it to the game? Catch Magnitude Sports broadcasts live at Three Lions Pub. Just ask your server to turn on the game. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo and West Fargo and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. All right, middle of 7 to the bottom of 7. Last chance for Post 400. They need 1 run to tie, 2 to win, 2 to sweep. We'll be up to the top of the order with Jake Bryant, Ben Osley, and Kobe Sen to make that happen. And you got a couple of big hitters in those 3 players there, but Jake Bryant, one of them, 0 for 3 in this game. Fly out, and a fly out. So we'll see if he can break that flyout streak here as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
Stars, pitcher, number 4, Jake Bryant.
3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, 6 left on base for Williston. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 7 left on base for Fargo Post 400. Ball 1 to Jake Bryant, who's 0 for 3. Fly out to the shortstop, 2 flyouts. Or check that fly out to the second baseman and 2 flyouts to the shortstop. The 1-0 hits the corner for strike 1. Time of the game so far, 1 hour and 31 minutes. Giants Seeds, Farmers Union Insurance, Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union, and Three Lions Pub sponsoring tonight's broadcast as the count turns to 1-2 against Jake Bryant. And the 1-2 delivery swung on, and that will find its way to short. Hill will pick it up, fire it over to first, and in time, 6-3 ground out, and the post 400 is down to 2 outs.
Now hitting for the Stars. Left fielder, Ben Osley.
Ben Osley 1 for 3, 2 ground outs to short and a single to left. Wind up in the delivery. That one's going high, left field, left center field. That one is right in front of the fence. It's going to be good for a double. That came about 9 inches shy of a solo home run. So the tying run is on second with a double.
Now batting for the Stars. The shortstop, number 10, Colby Sen.
Brings up Kobe Sen, 2 for 3, a double to left, a fly out to center, and a single to center. Tying run is on second. And the pitch will come in low for a ball, 1-0. Eight hits now for post 400. Hansen, still on the mound, has thrown 88 pitches so far through the 1-0 count to Kobe Sen. That one hits the corner. Sen will take that strike, and it's 1-1. And that one outside, a little bit too far. Nice job by Sen to not chase it. 2-1 now as Hansen hits 90 pitches, 58 strikes and 32 balls thrown, and it's a 2-1 count to Kobe Sen with Ben Osley, the tie-in run on second in scoring position. A base hit will tie the game. And he is going to fly out to center, and he will make the grab. Osley thought about tagging, but the throw came in too quickly from Sathy in center field. So that's 1 away, or 2 away,
Up next for the Stars, number 9, Easton Rarick.
That brings up Easton Rarick, 0 for 1. A fly out to center and then a sac fly to left. This time a sac fly won't do the trick. As Williston will take a trip to the mound to have a chat here to figure out what they need to do to close this out with the 3-2 win. 2 away, so that's the positive for Williston. The negative is a base hit by Rarick will tie the game. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Three Lions Pub, hosting trivia on Mondays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. and returning to full 7-day-a-week hours. Starting on July 17th, they'll be open 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. Right now, until then, they are open 3 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union. Talk to him for all your home mortgage needs. And make home happen with Town and Country Credit Union and Sean Carlson. Ben Osley on second. Easton Rarick, the batter, 0 for 1. Fly out and a sac fly in that order on his 2 trips to the plate here. And pitch 92 from Reed Hansen. Post 400 needs a base hit. We'll see if they can get it. There's a pretty big gap there between third and short. Could sneak it through there. If he places it just right, he might be able to sneak it between first and second, but the gap between third and short is bigger. That one's going to right field. That drops for a hit. Rounding third is Ben Osley, and the throw is coming in, and we're tied. We're tied, and Rarick gets thrown out at second, but we are tied. The run will count.
Bottom half of the 7th inning. 1 run on 2 hits, no Keybird errors, and no runners left on base. We head to extra innings, tied at 3.
Talk about down to the end right there for Post 400. We'll see if they can squeeze it out in the 8th inning or how long this one will go. Back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set sealing a serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, well, Post 400 getting a run at the very end there as Rarick gets tossed out at second, and now that means we're tied at 3 and we go to the top of the 8th. Pitch will hit the outside corner for a strike, 0-1 to Jackson Meyer, who's 2 for 3. Single, a strikeout, and a single. Both singles is left field. 1 hour and 38 minutes, time of the game, top of the 8th inning. And the strike comes in. Kobe Sen now pitching, by the way. And that moves Jake Bryant to shortstop, so it's just a flip-flop between short and pitcher. 0-2. And Sen sends it up high outside for a ball, 1-2, excuse me. So we reach the 1 hour 40-minute mark of the ball game. Pitch number 4 for Kobe Sen coming up. Jackson Meyer, the batter. Camden Miller and Jake Ingen. Batters 4, 5, and 6, the middle of the order here for Williston in the top of the 8th. That one's hit up into center field, and he'll make the grab. Nice job there by Colton Almy for out number 1.
Now heading for the Keybirds, third baseman Camden Miller.
Pitch comes in for a strike, so some good pitching from Sen here as he takes over. Jake Bryant pitching a full 7 innings of play. That one's going to be chopped foul down the third baseline. Camden Miller 1 for 2. Fly out to center, a double to left, and hit by a pitch and a strikeout here.
Now hitting, first baseman Jake Engen.
Jake Engen with 2 away and the base is empty is 1 for 3. Single to center and then a ground out to third and a strikeout looking. And he'll take that first strike looking and it's 0-1. A little bit of life here for Post 400 at the end of the 7th, and we'll see if they can carry that momentum over. I'd say right now the momentum definitely is on their side as that one's fouled into the turf for strike number 2. And nope, the first base official says he did not go all the way through with his swing, so that'll go into the books as ball 1, 1-2. And the 1-2 delivery from Kobe Sen. Swing and a miss, he got him.
Summer for the Keybirds on top half of the 8th inning. No runs on no hits. There were no star errors and no runners left on base.
We'll see if the Fargo Post 400 can wrap this up. They have Ben Calise, Truman Wiermeyer, and Landon Donner, batters 5, 6, and 7. When we come back here with the bottom of the 8th, Fargo Post 400 with a chance to sweep. We'll see if they can do it when we come back after this short timeout. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage option. That is not the final score. That was not supposed to happen there, but we'll come back here. We'll say it's the middle of the 8th, and we apologize. We'll make up our commitment there to our sponsor there. I don't know what happened, but something happened, and as a result, we're back a little bit earlier than we wanted to be, but that's not the end of the world. Everything you see on your screen is correct. 1 hour and 42 minutes, time of the game. Ben Calise, Truman Wiermeyer, and Landon Donner, 5, 6, and 7 for the Post 400 Stars. Ben Calise is 2 for 2 with a double, a single, and a walk. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups there. Double, single, and a walk. The double went to left center. The single went to shallow right center, and then he was walked. And now he steps up
Post 100 Stars in the bottom of the 8th inning.
To the plate here in
Number
the bottom
3,
of the 8th.
Ben Calise.
Reed Hansen still on the mound. He's going to pitch number 93 here. Swing and a miss as Calise will take the first strike swinging. A little bit of bonus baseball. That one's going to deep left. And he will make the grab. Came about 6 feet short of a home run there to end it.
Now hitting. First baseman, Truman Wiermeyer.
So Truman Wiermeyer will get his crack at it. Hit by a pitch, a ground out to short, and a fly out to foul territory to the catcher who made the catch. That pitch floats outside for a ball, 1-0. Inside, it caught the edge, 1-1. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Sean Carlson, Town & Country Credit Union, and Banner Buzz. As Wiermeyer will foul that one away for strike 2. Banner Buzz, Game Time, 3 Lines Pub. All Giant Seeds, all sponsors for this summer's action of baseball here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. That one will be grounded to short. Garrett Hill will pick it up, fired across, and got it there in time, and that is 2 away.
Next up with the Stars, right fielder, Landon Donner.
Landon Donner flied out to right, then he got a single to center, and then a fly out to center. That pitch hits the corner. Landon Donner kind of taking a half step back there. And had he been a step in, he may have been able to swing and connect on that one. That one will miss, so it's 1-1 now with 2 away. Cooper Mattern is on deck. Landon Donner represents batter number 7 in the lineup. And the 1-1 inside, nearly nicked him on the left knee, ball 2. 2-1. And that pitch floats outside. And you have to wonder now at 102 pitches if the coaches are thinking about maybe a replacement on the mound here for Reed Hansen. If not now, maybe to start the 9th. He's thrown 36 balls, according to my unofficial numbers, and that's ball 37. And that puts the runner on first and brings up Cooper Mattern. And now the coach is coming out from the dugout here to have a chat, and we'll see if Reed Hansen kind of showing a little bit of emotion there, like like he's done, and it looks like that will indeed be the case. They will take him off with 103 pitches, 66 strikes, and 37 balls at 1 hour 47 minutes into the ball game. And now we'll have a new pitcher. So we'll let him warm up, and we'll tell you who that is and any other changes that may occur right after this. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set stealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 8th here, Cooper Mattern will be the batter. New pitcher on the mound is Camden Miller. He moves over from third. That puts Kyle Mischke from second to third and pushes Reed Hansen up to second. Those are your defensive changes there for Williston. We're 1 hour and 48 minutes into the ball game. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Giant Seeds, Three Lions Pub, Sean Carlson, Town Country Credit Union, Banner Buzz, Game Time, and Farmers Union Insurance. Certainly appreciate all their support.
No batting for the Stars. Number 5, the catcher, Cooper Mattern.
Once again, 2 away. Runner on first is Landon Donner. The batter's Cooper Mattern. A fly out, and a ground out. Center right and a 1-3 on the ground out. He's 0 for 3. We'll see if he can break that pattern here in the 8th inning. Pitch comes across for ball 1. Right down the middle. Looked like a strike, but it's 1-0. So Camden Miller, 1 ball on 1 pitch. And now the runner will take off for second, and that's going to go into center field, and he's going to take off for third. He is going to make it to third, and Landon Donner is 90 feet away from the win and the sweep. So Landon Donner will get credit for the steal at second. He'll advance to third on an error. Two away and a 1-0 count. Check that, a 2-0 count to Cooper Mattern. Colton Almy is on deck. Mattern represents batter number 8 in the lineup. Here's the 2-0. Down the middle and in for ball 3. Outside and runners on the corners on the walk. That'll bring up Colton Almy.
No batter for the Stars. Number 16, the center fielder, Colton Almy.
He reached base on an error at third on his first at bat. Then he singled to center, and then he flied out to center. Time of the game, 1 hour 50 minutes. Landon Donner, the runner on third. Cooper Mattern, the runner on first. 2 away, Colton Almy, the batter. Base hit wins it. In for high for a ball, 1-0. Last 3 balls thrown there by Camden Miller looked like strikes from my point of view. But that's not what the official is going to call them, and for Post 400 fans, they're okay with that. That one comes inside for ball 2. That was definitely a ball, no question about that one. Camden Miller has thrown 6 pitches. They have all been balls. And he finally gets his first strike. Took 7 pitches to get a strike. Two and one. Two balls and 2 strikes. And the runner takes off for second, and I don't even think Camden Miller realized what happened there. He'll get credit for the stolen base. Only one run needs to score. The only way all the runs will count is if Almy hits a home run. Otherwise, it will only be Landon Donner from third who will count. Swing and a miss. They strand two in scoring position. We head to the ninth.
Summary for the Stars in the bottom half of the 8th inning. No runs on no hits. There was one Keybird error and 2 runners left on base. We head to the ninth. Still knotted at 3.
Back after this. Top of the ninth coming up. It's a full Major League Baseball game here at Starry Field on South Fargo on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. We head to the top of the ninth, excuse me.
Leading after the Keybirds, Dale, Dortmund.
Now want to be hit into center field. That's Korstad who's on with a single. So we'll take care of that little one that appeared in the top of the 8th. There we go. Now it's taken care of.
Now hitting. Number 19, Trevin Sunby.
So runner on. Dale Korstad on first. Trevor Sunby, 2 for 3, single, and a strikeout. And, oh, he tried to catch it with his helmet. I've never seen that before, and he almost caught it, and I'm wondering if that would have counted. I think it would have. I just looked, and even the guys up here aren't sure. That was a pretty cool thing to see there is Cooper Mattern's taking off his helmet, stretching out, and just couldn't quite reach out far enough to grab the ball. That was interesting. So it goes in the books as a strike on a fouled away pitch for Sunby and an 0-1 count, and now bunt. And they will fire it over to first for the out. They will allow Korstad to get to second. So that brings up, let's see here.
Keybirds, number 4, Kyle Mischke.
Kyle Mischke, 0 for 3. A ground out to third, a ground out to second, and a ground out to the pitcher. We'll see if he can ground out to first and complete the cycle of ground outs here in the top half of the 9th. Or if batted into a double play would be nice for, he almost had that direct ground out to first, but it rolled foul. 3 minutes shy of the 2-hour mark of the ball game. Current temp is 81 degrees outside under clear skies. That one's fouled away. There's only 1 out and not 2. A little bit high for a ball. It's 1-2. So even if Williston scores here, post 400 will have a chance in the bottom half of the ninth. And swing and a miss, got him. And that's 2 away, and now the pressure's on Chris Savvy as we return to the top of the lineup. He is 0 for 4, a flyout, strikeout, flyout, and a strikeout.
Savvy.
First strikeout swinging, the second one looking. Chris Savvy, last time he struck out, was a little bit frustrated with the umpires. He thought it was outside in the opposite batter's box. Pitch comes in for strike 1 to Savvy. 1 hour, 57 minutes, time of the ball game. Kobe Sen, 19 pitches, 16 of them have been strikes. And here's pitch number 20, the 1-2 to Chris Savvy. And that'll be a grounder. No problem there as he fires over to first, and that is going to end
Summer for the Keybirds.
the top half of the ninth.
No runs on 1 hit. There were no star errors and 1 runner left on base.
So both teams have left 7 now, and we'll go to the bottom of the ninth when we return after this. Here, Stars have another chance to wrap this thing up when we come back. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal, your daughter's set sealing a serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right, middle of the ninth, 3 runs on 8 hits, 3 runs on 9 hits. Williston's commit 3 errors. Both teams have left 7 on base so far. Check that.
Number 4,
Stars have left 2 more on base.
Ryan.
Forgot to add that in the last inning, so let's do that right now. Bottom of the ninth, no runners on. Jake Bryant leads things off here, top of the order. It's a strong top of the order, too, as the top of the order, if memory serves me correctly, helped them out in the bottom of the 5th to pull within 1. And that one set up and popped up towards left field. And it'll drop. I don't know if they lost it in the lights or what the issue was there, but that'll go into the books as a hit. And that ends Jake Bryant's 0 for 4 streak.
Next up for the Stars, number 13, the left fielder, Ben Osley.
Ben Osley 2 for 4 with a runner in scoring position now on second. That's Jake Bryant. Ground out, single and a double. Both single and double went to left field. Showing bunt, and he will bunt it right down the first base line, and the throw to first. His foot came off the bag, but he is out. That will advance Jake Bryant to third with 1 away. Now brings up Kobe Sen.
Next up for the Stars, number 10, Kobe Sen.
Kobe Sen 2 for 4, a double to left, fly out to center, a single to center, and a fly out to center in that order. Right now, a fly out would be a sac fly if he can get it deep enough, and that would win the game. And he will, nice diving grab there by Reed Hansen at second. And now there's 2 out as Kobe Sen couldn't quite sneak it by, and he's out on the 4-3. Jake Bryant still at third. Easton Rarick now 1 for 2, a fly out, sac fly, and a single to right. It was that single to right.
Number 9, Easton Rarick.
It was the single to right for Easton Rarick in the bottom of the 7th that tied the game at 3. He tried to go to second, got tagged out for out number 3 in the bottom of the 7th. And that's the storyline to get us to the bottom of the 9th. We'll see if Easton Rarick can redeem himself this time. Even if he does get thrown out at second, if this play is identical to the one he had in the bottom of the 7th, it would still win the game for post 400. Pitch comes outside for a ball, and it's 2 balls and no strikes now. And a strike. Now, one thing that Camden Miller needs to be careful about here is a pass ball could cost them the game as well, or a wild pitch. So we'll see how he chooses his pitches here. 2-1 the count with 2 away, and the runner on third is Jake Bryant. A base hit wins it. And a strikeout sends us to the 10th. Outside, ball 3. On deck is Ben Calise. Three balls and a strike in the 3-1 delivery. Sent to left field, and it will go foul. All the way into the corner there.
Let's go, East, on big. Let's go.
2 hours and 3 minutes time of the game so far. And the payoff pitch got him swinging. So they'll strand the runner on base.
To start the bottom half of the 9th inning. No runs on 1 hit. There were no Keybird errors and 1 runner left on base. We head to the 10th. Still tied at 3.
Well, still a little bit of work to be done here. They've had 2 chances. They haven't been able to seal it up yet. So we go to the 10th right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
All right, through 9 innings of play, we are still knotted up at 3-3 here. Fargo Post 400 has had a couple of chances in the bottom of the 8th and the bottom of the 7th and the bottom of the 9th, where there are 2 chances to win this one. They haven't been able to do it yet, and we'll see here what happens in the top of the 10th. Pitch come outside for a ball, 1-0. Carter Botkins, the batter, 0 for 3, ground out, strikeout, hit by a pitch and a fly out, and he'll take the strike there, 1-1. Or, yeah, 1-1. That one hits the corner for strike 2. Kobe Sen has been doing a pretty good job here, coming in the, I believe it was the 8th inning when he came in. And he has thrown 23 pitches. 19 of them have been strikes. Here's the 1-2. That one will be ball 5. 2-2 the count now to Carter Botkin. We'll see Garrett Hill and Jackson Meyer this inning as well. It's batters 2, 3, and 4 for Williston here in the top of the 10th. And the 2-2. And that one is going to loop in for a single to shallow right. So runner on for Garrett Hill, who steps up next. So 9 hits now for
the Keybirds. Number 15.
Williston in the
Garrett
game so far.
Hill.
Garrett Hill's 1 for 4. He grounded out to second. Then he singled to center, and then a line drive, low line drive to second, and then a ground out to short on his most recent trip to the plate. That pitch came across for a ball. 1-0 now to the batter, Garrett Hill, with Jackson Meyer on deck. Kobe Sen now with pitch 27 on the horizon here. 2 hours and 7 minutes into the ball game. And that one is, it is almost grabbed there by Rarick, but it finds its way into shallow left. Osley will pick it up. It's good for another single, pushing the other runner up to second.
No batting, the catcher, Jackson Meyer.
So nobody out, 2 runners on, top of the 10th. Jackson Meyer, 2 for 4. Single, strikeout, single, and a flyout. Stars have been able to get out of these jams before, and usually it's when they get in a little bit of trouble that Kobe Sen starts pitching pretty phenomenally. 0-1. See if we can get a couple strikeouts here with the runners on first and second. Showing bunt. That one comes inside and a little high for a ball. It's 1-1. His time is called. Once again, runners on. Carter Bakken on second. Garrett Hill on first for Williston. Tied at 3 here in the top of the 10th. The 1-1 and the bunt right back to the pitcher. They'll toss it over to first. That'll advance the runners to second and third, get the first out on the board, and bring up Camden Miller.
Now hitting, number 9, Camden Miller.
So 1 away, and this is a huge at-bat here for Kobe Sen. He needs to strike out this guy to get 2 outs and make it a little bit easier. Pop-up there will certainly be helpful. And unbelievable. They will get the runner at first. They should have communicated there and called one of the 2 off, but that's not what happened.
No batting, number 16, the first baseman, Jake Ann.
Somehow they still get the out as the ball dropped fair on the collision. So that goes into the books, I think, as a 1-3 ground out. I'm not sure who picked it up and threw it to first. We'll go as a 1-3. So there is 2 outs now, and runners on second and third. Oh, 1. That one's going to be popped up, fouled away, and 0-2. So sent a strike away here from sending this to the bottom of the 10th with no damage done. And all the Post 400 fans are hoping that he can do just exactly what I said. And that'll be a grounder, and they got him. The run will not count. That's the 6-3 ground out, and they'll leave 2 stranded on base.
No runs on 2 hits. There were no star errors and 2 runners left on base.
Middle of the 10th, and it's still tied at 3-3. Close call there for Post 400, and we'll see if they can take care of business in the bottom half of the 10th when we return after this. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back 3-3, 10-10, 3 errors and 19 left on base.
Leading out for your Fargo Post 400 Stars. Second baseman Ben. Police.
Batters 5, 6, and 7. Khalees, Wermeyer, and Donner here in the bottom half of the 10th inning. And the pitch comes across for a strike, 0-1. Khalees 2 for 3, a double, a single, a walk, and a fly out to left. And that one is going to left center. And Savvy will make another nice grab there in center. So that's one away.
No batter for the Stars. Number 8, Truman. Wermeyer.
Truman Wermeyer is 0 for 3, hit by a pitch, ground out, fly out, and a ground out in that order. Pitch comes in for a ball, and it's 1-0. No rounders on and one away with Landon Donner on deck. That one will be grounded on a short hopper to third, and it's going to hit the bag. That'll be fair. He'll be on with an error at third. So the error will be charged to the third baseman.
Next up for the Stars. Number 11, right fielder, Landon Donner.
If Mischke would have let that roll over the foul line, it may have rolled foul, but then we did see it hit the bag, but I'm not sure if the course of that ball was adjusted. And that one sneaks its way. A nice play at second. Now the throw to first, not in time. They did get Wermeyer out at second, but Donner's on with a single. That was a nice play there by the second baseman for Williston. That was Reed Hansen who popped it to Garrett Hill. Hill trying to throw out Cooper Mattern, but unsuccessful. So 2 away now. Cooper Mattern 0 for 3, fly out, ground out, and a walk. One ball to Cooper Mattern. 2 away, runner on, Landon Donner. Colton Almy is on deck. We return to the top of the order with Jake Bryan after Almy if we can get that far into the lineup here in the bottom of the 10th. 2 balls and no strikes now to Cooper Mattern. And a swing and a miss for 2-1. That one's going to be popped up. And almost out of here. Rounding third is Landon Donner, and the Fargo Post 400 Stars win in the bottom of the 10th. Four runs on 11 hits, no errors, and 10 left on base. And they win 4-3, and they sweep Williston.
No errors and no runners left on base. Your Stars take game 2 by a score of 4-3. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight, especially Williston fans. Everyone please, drive home safely.
So congrats go out to Post 400 as they pick up the sweep here against Williston. 4-1 in game 1 and a thrilling 4-3 win in 10 innings here at Starion Bank Field, as they will wave their hats over to Williston, and Williston will do the same. But didn't quite get that in time, so. Hey, we'll take a timeout, come back with a post-game show, wrap this thing up, and get you set up for our next broadcast. When we return after this, Stars win it, bottom of the 10th, 4-3. Back after this, here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Download Game Time today.
Three Lions Pub is open once again. Stop in Monday through Saturday, 3 to 10 p.m. and bring your kids. Three Lions Pub is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. Ask your server about daily specials and stop in Monday and Thursdays at 7 o'clock for trivia and a chance to win prizes. Join the league for a chance to win cash prizes. Can't make it to the game? Catch Magnitude Sports broadcasts live at Three Lions Pub. Just ask your server to turn on the game. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo and West Fargo and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. All right, welcome back. It took 10 innings, but Fargo Post 400 finally took care of business. They had a chance in the bottom of the 7th. They had a chance in the bottom of the 9th, and they blew those chances, but they didn't waste any time in the bottom of the 10th, and they take home the win 4-3. Game 1 went to Post 400 as well by the final score of 4-1. Taking a look at the stats, batting or pitching here, I should say. Jake Bryant, full 7 innings, faced 30 batters, 103 pitches, allowed 3 runs, struck out 6, 3 looking, 3 swinging, allowed 7 hits, walked 1 batter. Then Kobe Sen would come in the 8th inning. He'd pitch 3 innings, face 12 batters, throw 34 pitches, and struck out 3, 1 looking, 2 swinging, allowed 3 hits and no runs, and walked no batters and hit no batters as well. So nice job there, Kobe Sen coming in, picking up the save for Fargo Post 400. Let's see here. A lot of at-bats for a lot of people, but I think once again, looking at Easton Rarick, 4 plate appearances, 3 at-bats. He had 1 hit for 1 single and drove in 2 of the 4 runs. And let's see, another one was driven in by Cooper Mattern. And runs scored Ben Osley, Kobe Sen, Landon Donner, and Colton Almy. And it was, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, it was Landon Donner who came in from first on what we credited a double to right center field, for the game-winning RBI to score Landon Donner from first to win the game for Post 400 in the bottom of the 10th. Final numbers line: Williston 3 runs on 10 hits, 4 errors, and 9 left on base. Fargo Post 400 4 runs on 11 hits and 10 left on base. They committed no errors in this game. Upcoming games on Magnitude Sports, well, we'll see the Comets tomorrow in a doubleheader with Post 2. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be the Fargo Astros tournament here. That'll feature the Astros and a whole bunch of other teams. And then I I got to double check that Moorhead one on the 14th. I'm not sure if that one's happening or not. I know there's been a lot of changes with Minnesota baseball, so we'll have to double check on that one. But the rest of that schedule should be accurate. You can check that out. If you head on to the on-demand button on our broadcast link at our website at msportsnet.com, you can check out the final scores and get links to watch the games again at 24/7 on demand at your convenience. You can also find us online on YouTube at /Magnitude Sports. Follow us on Twitter at msportsnet live, and like and follow us and search us on Facebook at Magnitude Sports. Email us directly at msportsnetlive@gmail.com. DVD copies of these games can be purchased for $25 a game. Well, once again, your final score, 4-3 in game number 2. They sweep as they also take game 1, 4-1. This game will be available for a 24/7 on-demand replay within about 15-20 minutes after the conclusion of our post-game show, which is coming up right about now. Once again, a thanks to our sponsors, Giant Seeds, Farmers Union Insurance, Sean Carlson Town & Country Credit Union, Three Lions Pub, Banner Buzz, and Game Time. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow for the Comets doubleheader against the evil ones from up north. Back tomorrow at about 5:30 here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.